Hello, fire signs. This is Rose Bruce of the Budding Intuitive channel. Thank you for being here. This is a reading that asks the question, what do fire signs need to hear right now? What message would be for their highest good in this moment? So if you have Aries, Leo, or Sag in Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising, this message might resonate with you. If it doesn't, maybe one of the other signs will. So you may just look at the title of the readings and choose a title as opposed to the actual signs. I focus less on the signs in my readings, less so than other readers, but I do mention certain signs at certain times when I think it's most pertinent. I think the message is more important than the signs. So some people may disagree, and those people are going to click off, and that's okay. I don't know why I brought that message out now, because I haven't said it on any other videos, so somebody might want to hear that right now. Okay, this message that we got, so the first few cards, we're going to get right into it, give me the theme of the reading. And we got Milk and Honey in reverse. That's 51, breaks down to a 6. 6 is a number of partnership, harmony, balance. 2, and it's interesting that 6s are also, because they are 6s are a sign of balance, and then we get the Yin in reverse, which is a card that's speaking to imbalance. That's a number 2 card. So 2s are about crossroads, answering questions, like choosing one thing over another. So maybe there is a crossroads for you right now that you are trying to decide on. So it's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you there may be a something you're trying to decide on right now between two things. And then between two worlds makes me think that's true. This is a number 3 card in reverse. So you got all these cards in reverse. The message is pretty clear to me. So you've been working hard towards this milk and honey. And we know what that term means, right? Essentially, that's the milk and the honey. It's the good life. It's everything you've ever wanted. It's abundance. Look at the rainbow. But you don't have it. And you've been working hard all your life to get it. And I can hear you cussing in your own mind, or I can hear you. Why the F after all this hard work? And you may be, honestly, you may be up in age. You may be over the age of, I'm going to say over 40. It's possible. But, I mean, you can be younger and this message still resonates. So I'm not trying to count anybody out. But I'm just saying, this feels like someone who's been at it for a long time, working hard. They're good at what they do. They're like, I do a good job, but I never quite get the abundance I'm looking for. And abundance is all things, right? It is money, it's love, it's the home you want, or the travel you want, or the romance you want. It's all things feeling good to you, right? You want to feel good, you want your milk and honey, you've been working hard for it, and why the hell don't I have it, Spirit? I don't understand. I work so hard. Well, here's the answer, I think. You may or may not want to hear it. So a quick comment about yin and yang. It's not a really difficult concept. It is a Taoist concept. So when you are in Tao, and that's spelled T-A-O, if you want to look up Taoism, T-A-O-I-S-M. When you are in Tao, you're in balance. That's why I said that you're not in balance, because this card is in reverse. And this card is speaking to not being able. So let me back up. I'm getting ahead of myself. So when you're in Tao, you're in balance. When you have too much yin or too little yin, you're out of balance. If you have too much yang or too little yang, you're out of balance. So we're trying to balance out your yin and your yang. Your active life with your non-active life. So your activities with your mental, your inner life, right? What you're thinking, how you're feeling, etc. So you're working hard, you've been working hard, but you're still out of balance, you're still not gaining your abundance. This card is the message to there's a need to learn how to receive. Not only from other people, to receive with gratitude and acceptance, because we're not taught to receive with grace. A lot of us growing up, we're uncomfortable with receiving. We're taught we've got to give, work to get what we want. But when you're cut off from spirit, and that not being able to receive is being cut off from spirit. Surrendering to spirit, allowing the love and the gratitude that people give you through giving, but also allowing that giving to come in through spirit, allowing the abundance in by to balance out your act. So here we go. I'm trying to make a connection here, and I'm doing a bad job at it. The connection is work. You've got too much yang in your life. Work hard. It's a mindset. You learned this when you were younger. Got to work hard for your abundance. Well, I'm here to tell you, working hard isn't getting your abundance, but you're not making the connection. You have to learn how to receive to give. You haven't learned how to receive. How do we receive? Well, that takes some self-love. That takes some inner contemplation and self-study to see where it is along the line that you learned that receiving was bad. And then follow that path. So I want to mention here that this milk and honey card in reverse also speaks to the fact that you may be trying to emotionally soothe yourself with self-sabotaging type behaviors. For example, one of my favorite old behaviors used to be emotional eating. It could be in the form of drugs. Maybe you like to smoke pot or whatever. No judgment here, believe me. Been down that path. Maybe it could even be like the workaholism, the perfectionism side of things. Somehow you get some satisfaction out of that, but it's still not getting you. All that yang, all that activity is not getting you what you've been wanting your whole life. So it's asking you to slow the fuck down, sit down, stop working so hard. And you're going to say, well, I need to make money. Well, I'm going to say, if you start to take time for yourself and take some contemplation time, some meditation time, and sit your ass down and breathe. Allow the message to come through. Allow the truth to come through. By balancing out your active side with your non-active side. You've got to learn how to receive. It's a loud, loud message. Between two worlds. So that's the third card over here in reverse. Look, it's dark in color. You want to be in the color. You want this life of abundance, but you're, like I said, if the message is, but you're on the edge of it. If what it takes to turn this card upright and for you to move into that color side of life, the abundance side of life, is number 3, working with spirit, co-creating with spirit, learning how to receive. And maybe you'll have to do a little study on that. Maybe you'll have to do a little reading on how to learn how to receive. I can talk about it here a little bit. How do we learn how to receive? Notice, so one thing I was doing when I was learning how to receive was I was noticing that, so it's around self-worth, right? I am not worthy of this gift that somebody's giving me. So if you feel like you're not worthy of what spirit is giving you, you're never going to get it. I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. The abundance is right there to be had, but you don't think you're worthy. So there are mindset issues at hand. So I was noticing, like I said, when I was learning how to receive, I was noticing my reaction to receiving gifts. Just a simple, like someone giving me a birthday gift or a gift of appreciation because they appreciated what I'd done for them. And I started working with my mindset around that by telling myself, you know what? I gave them something of value and they're offering appreciation. I'm going to accept it. And I'll tell you, the minute that I started accepting gifts with gratitude and just like, thank you so much, I appreciate it so much. I'm so glad I was able to help you, and your appreciation is what is the word I want here? Is appreciated. It's appreciated. So there's a need for you to look into your self-limiting thoughts that are holding you back. You are worthy of abundance. You're worthy of abundance. And you're on the edge of it. All right, let's pull some cards. Let's ask a question. Let's ask a question here. Why are the fire signs choosing escapism to soothe themselves? Let's see. Why are fire signs choosing escapism to soothe themselves? I don't know if that's a good question. Is that a good question? No, I don't think so, because we know why. You're trying to escape the pain of not getting what you know you deserve deep inside, but you won't receive it. You won't receive it. So let me ask a different question. I don't like that question. Besides surrendering to spirit, which is also another difficult concept, it's a trigger word for people to surrender. It doesn't mean give up. It means open up to the gifts that you are deserving of. So, besides surrender, what practical things can the fire signs do to learn how to receive? What practical advice do we have? Sorry, these cards are... Well, there's the practical advice. I've got to make sure I turn this over the right way. I have no nails, so I can't turn it over. So, Four of Wands. So, you get the Four of Wands, and oh, there it is. Air signs just got this card in reverse too. They also got the Four of Wands in a different place though. Okay, so interesting. I want 2 more cards before we talk about this. 2 more cards, please, or one or two, whatever you want me to have. Apparently, it's 2. Okay. Oh Oh, the Fool. Oh, and the Star. I love it. Oh my gosh. I probably let me zoom out. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Oh my goodness. Zoom out. Well, maybe I shouldn't zoom out. Zoom back in a little bit. Sorry. Your videographer sucks, just saying. Okay, you got the Four of Wands in the upright. This is your happy home. So right underneath your milk and honey card in reverse, the one that says, I want my milk and honey, damn it. Right underneath it is your Four of Wands, your milk and honey. Happy life, happy home, happy family. All the things you want in life. Four of Wands is also the 1111 card, the card of twin flame. I'm not talking about twin flame today, but just mentioning it in case anybody needs to hear that. And it really doesn't, we would have to dig further into that card to see if it was even a twin flame thing. So the Hierophant in reverse, a disconnection with spirit, which is just mirroring, echoing the information we just got up here. And look at the color. Look at the colors matching up, the pinks. I love when the cards come, 2 different decks match up. Look at how perfect. Pink. So pinks and purples. Third eye, crown, soul star. Chakras is what I'm talking about. I'm babbling at this point because I'm trying to. So disconnect with spirit. So this is what you want. We've already determined that. And you can have it. But spirit says you need to look up. You need to get still. You need to balance out your yin with your yang, your activities, your mindset that you have to work super hard to receive your abundance. In reality, you do not have to work hard to receive your abundance. You need to change your mindset. You need to change how you think about how you receive. taking that leap of faith. So this believing that you can get your milk and honey by sitting down and meditating and learning how to receive, it's going to take a leap of faith for you. It is going to take a huge leap of faith. What is a leap of faith? It's looking fear in the face, not planning. You're trusting. This is trust, right? This is trusting spirit that when you fall off this cliff backwards, you're going to be caught. It's the Fool card. It's the beginning of a journey. And you've got 2 major arcana cards in a row here, which tell me, got the star card next, which is wish upon a star. Look at her, wishing upon a star. This is the healing card. So there may be some, along with this milk and honey, not achieving your abundance, that this state of abundance that you would like to be in after working so hard. It's like you've been wishing upon a star. Like, please help me. Please help me. Well, I'm saying, if you can take a leap of faith, if you can tap into your trust, that although there is a little bit of a delay here between wishing upon a star and getting what you wish for, because you've been wishing for a long time, that if you can tap into your intuition, tap into your higher self, this is higher self, this is spirit. Look at the connection between you, your heart sense, your heart desires, and spirit. This is attainable. It's attainable. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to extend this because we're already at 17 minutes. So I really want a little more information around how spirit can help you take this leap of faith. So if you would like to join me in the extended, thank you so much. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. Okay, fire signs, this is your extended. I'm sorry that camera's shaking. I got to get my setup in order, and I'll probably save that for the next year, right? But I do have to get it in order so I don't shake things up. All right, I'm asking here to get some mindset guidance for you with my mindset cards. Well, that guy, they're always the perfect cards. Can we see if we get another one? How can I deepen my trust right now? Right? It's exactly what we're asking. We just talked about this in your reading, about how can you deepen your trust right now? How can you take this leap of faith to trust spirit, that your desires will be met once you learn how to receive, once you learn how to receive from spirit. So the way you ground that in your daily life is by learning how to receive from people in your life. How do you receive? With gratitude, with grace. So that's where it begins. You start with the 3D life, and then you can move into the 5D life. It's kind of like baby steps of learning how to receive. I just want to see if there's any more cards that will fly out. That one flew out like a maniac. I mean, the energy of the card just flew. So let's see what this other one. The air signs got this too. What if it's easy? Yeah, exactly. So the first card is, how can I deepen my trust right now? Let's read the information. Trust, surrender. Let's see if I can get this to, I want to make sure you can see it. Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. And when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. So trust is a huge theme in your reading. Trusting that you will get the abundance you deserve. You don't believe that you deserve it. So today's soul action, let go and trust. Today find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. All right, so a secondary message, right, around receiving. So, okay, so what I'm getting from this is that When people try to offer you a gift of some kind, you're distrustful. You feel like there's an ulterior motive. You don't trust that there's authenticity and true appreciation behind the gift. You feel like there's a string attached, I think is what I'm trying to say. The second card you got is, what if it was easy? What if it was easy to receive? What if it was easy to trust? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. Today's soul action. List 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Then into ease, it's here. Lean into ease, it's here. You just have to say yes to it. And that's the point. You have to say yes to other people. Yes, thank you for this gift of appreciation. Or, yes, thank you, Spirit, for this, what seems like a miracle in my life right now. Or, oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm so glad we got these cards. Let's see. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Uh-oh. Well, this isn't, I continued my other reading. Well, guess what? You get your extended right now and here. Well, I'm going to stop here and do the extended on the other side.